Pokemon community is going absolutely insane for the upcoming set Destined Rivals, and with good reason. It is the last set of the Scarlet and Violet era. The aesthetic of the set is amazing, and it's hitting a ton of nostalgia notes. But that got me wondering, what could we possibly see in the next upcoming sets after Destined Rivals? We know the next set after that is going to be a black and white specialty set, and then we are getting treated to a mid-generation series based off of the Mega Evolution mechanic, or at least that's what we know so far. We also know that the next game for Pokemon is going to be Pokemon Legends ZA, where they are touting the return of Mega Evolutions. So in today's video, we're going to break down what we might be seeing in some of those sets and what we can look forward to in the upcoming black and white specialty set. My name is NJ Pokemart. I make videos discussing Pokemon cards. We do some market analysis. We open some packs. We talk about the news. And if any of that interests you, definitely subscribe to the channel. We are approaching 800, and I thank you guys so much for that. It's been a cool past couple months. And if you find the video interesting, definitely drop a like. It does really help me out. Now, before we get into the discussion, I just want to preface it by saying we are going to be talking about some potential spoilers for the upcoming game Legends ZA. These are just rumors. A ton of Pokemon game rumors have turned out to be false in the past, so take all of this with a massive grain of salt, but they could turn out to be true. And if you don't want to get spoiled, I definitely recommend dropping off now. But if you find it interesting like I do, definitely stick around because it's going to be fun. Now, on to the video. So first, we'll take a look at some of the things PokeBeach has posted about the upcoming black and white set, which started in January when they released this article saying that we will get a special set on July 18th. It'll be 2 different Elite Trainer boxes, assumingly one will be black and one will be white. And then a couple other things will release as well, like sticker collections and illustration rare boxes. And the Japanese versions of the set will be Black Bolt and White Flare, which are supposed to release on June 6th. This set will be similar to 151, in which it's focused on the Gen 5 Unova Pokemon. And we also know that we will have Mega Evolutions coming back to the TCG. Here's a picture of the Mega Lucario EX, and we also have the Mega Gardevoir EX. There will be sets with the terms Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia as titles, which will likely come out in August in Japan. So depending on when in August that falls, it might come in September for the English side. And yeah, that's the first time that we're going to be seeing Mega Evolutions since the XY era. And PokeBeach confirms here that these sets will be a part of the Mega Evolution series, which will be a separate series to Scarlet and Violet. And the last time that we saw a series like this, a mid-generation one, was with Diamond and Pearl back in 2009, which was the Heart Gold and Soul Silver series used to celebrate the game remakes, which makes sense that this sub-series is going to be treated in this way to celebrate Legends ZA. And if it is, then we can probably take a good amount of information from what we know about Legends ZA and sort of transpose it onto what we think might be in the TCG. And one of the more recent articles states that Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia is going to release on August 1st in Japan. And on September 5th, Japan will be getting 2 pre-constructed decks that are going to have Mega Gengar and Mega Diancie. So we will see the return of those 2 Mega Pokemon in card form as well. PokeBeach speculates that we are going to get the English side either most likely the end of August or in September. Now, I think it's kind of fun to listen to the quote-unquote leaks that have come out with Legends ZA, and I figured I'd show them to you guys now, and maybe we could discuss what we might be seeing in the TCG going forward. And this will be the last warning that I give, that up ahead we are going to talk about Legends ZA spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, I'd recommend dropping off now. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at some of the rumors that were on the PokeLeaks subreddit of late. A lot of new stuff has come out there. One of the leakers, his name is Pyro, was a known leaker, I guess. He stated that there will be no new Pokemon in Legends ZA, which is interesting because in Legends Arceus, we obviously had the Hisuian forms. So that is something to ponder there. Kind of surprised if this is the case because they've been doing regional forms for a little while now, and I like them, so it would have been cool to see some, I guess, Kalos region forms. There's also been a running list going around of the Pokemon that have been rumored to be getting Mega Evolutions in the upcoming game, and we'll take a look at that list here. Again, drop off if you don't want to see any spoilers. So one of the leakers was asked how close this list is, this is the list that's been going around. And on here, we see the 3 starters that are introduced in Legends ZA. If you saw the trailer, we know that Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile are going to be your 3 starters of choice. Those 3 starters are going to be getting Mega Evolutions. And the list is also speculating that the Kalos starters will be getting Mega Evolution forms in Chestnut, Delphox, and of course Greninja.
We also have Eternal Flower Floette,
Zeraora, Zygarde, Xerneas, Yveltal, Scolipede, Frostlass, Pyroar, Dragalge, Scrafty, Skarmory, Drampa, Phalanx, Barbaracle, Clefable, Excadrill, Chandelure, Victreebel, Dragonite, Hawlucha, and Starmie. Now the leaker here, he says that Xerneas and Yveltal will not receive Mega Evolutions. However, this list is not necessarily the one that is of complete consensus amongst the PokéLeaks community, I guess, because there is another list that has stated there will be a few changes, including the addition of Electabuzz and Malamar instead of some of the others. And this list has Zeraora on it, but according to another leaker, which is Ball Guy, he's stating that there is no Zeraora. There's 26 that will receive Mega Evolutions, and the Mega Malamar and Mega Electrocross are definitely real, and Malamar has gone on a diet, apparently. And a leaker on 4chan has chimed in stating that Delphox in her Mega Evolution is going to have 2 brooms floating in the air on either side of them, and the broom has flames instead of sticks at the end, and Chestnut shields replace the 2 spikes you have on his back. So he has 2 spikes here going on. They're actually shields, and then the spikes are where the shields are on his arms. He has a cape and a crown, so going with like kind of the king vibe. The Pyroar, he says, is perfect. Looks exactly like this, which is kind of interesting. I feel like they could have done a lot better with Pyroar here and his main, but hey, I guess we'll actually wait to see. And then Greninja is pretty close. Gives it an 8 out of 10, where Greninja has a giant Shuriken that he is standing upside down on, I guess. They also state that Mega Phalanx is like a Voltron of sort with 5 Phalanx on it. One arm is a sword and the other is a shield. And then they talk about Dragonite and their Mega Evolution, in which they gain wings on the top of their head and on their ankles, sort of like Hermes, then has a blue orb on his tail. Also, Starmie is just basically given long legs, apparently. So it could like run around, I guess. I hope they're a little bit more creative in their design with the Starmie Mega Evolution. And one of the ways that we can kind of confirm that this list is at least somewhat close is by taking a look at the most recent trailer for Legends ZA, where I think we can find some hints going on. Let's take this list at face value and say that this is the one that is most likely the most accurate. Now, I think we can kind of understand that the starters that were given, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig, are all going to receive Mega Evolutions, and we can also assume that the Kalos starters are going to receive Mega Evolutions as well. Supposedly Zeraora is not on the list, but hey, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. So that is down to the 20 remaining. There's some interesting things going on here if you kind of slow it down. So we see a Mega Evolved Salamence and an Altaria as well. We see a Mega Evolved Gallade fighting off against a Haunter who evolves into Gengar, and we obviously know Gengar Mega Evolves as well. And we have Noivern here, which I would love if Noivern got a Mega Evolution because I like Noivern a lot. Then we have Houndoom, who we know does receive a Mega Evolution. And right after Houndoom, we have Dragalge, who is on our list. Now, right after, we get Mega Gengar. So we have a Pokemon that does not have a Mega Evolution squeezed in between 2 that do. So that's interesting. And then another Pokemon that Mega Evolves, in fact, in its Mega Evolved form here, and that is Kangaskhan. A Mega Evolved Gyarados. We have our starters, which should receive Mega Evolutions. And here we have Malamar, who is also on our list to be rumored getting a Mega Evolution. Now, it's not squeezed in between other Mega Evolutions or anything like that, or anything too revealing here, but it is interesting that Malamar, of all Pokemon, is here, and this was leaked prior to the trailer. And we also have Floette here, who is rumored to get a Mega Evolution as well. Steelix, who Mega Evolves. Hawlucha, who is also on our list to Mega Evolve, next to a Lampent, who evolves into Chandelure, who is on our list as well. Here we have Slowbro, Kirilla, and Starmie. Slowbro Mega Evolves, Gardevoir Mega Evolves, and Starmie is on our list to receive a Mega Evolution. And here we have Heracross, who has received a Mega Evolution in the past as well. And in the back here, we have a Litleo. Pyroar is on our list to Mega Evolve as well. And here we have Florges, who evolves from Floette. And there is an Eternal Flower form of Floette, who is supposedly getting a Mega Evolution on our list, or maybe there will be some form of mechanic involved there. And if we look at the trainers Pokemon here, we do have a Floette, who we just stated is on our list to get a Mega Evolution. We have a Mareep, who evolves into Ampharos, who has a Mega Evolution. We have a Honedge. I wish Aegislash was getting a Mega Evolution. That would be dope. We have a Fletchinder, who evolves into Talonflame. Unfortunately, no Mega Evolution there. And we have a Bellsprout, who is rumored to be on our first list to receive a Mega Evolution after Victory Bell, but kind of the second list that's been circulating took Victory Bell off, so who knows there. Again, Florges and Lucario. And down here we have Gardevoir, Talonflame, Victory Bell, Umbreon. And here we have a Diggersby out in the field, but we do have a Gengar, we have a Pyroar, female version, we do have an Ampharos, and a Florges again. Facing off against a Binacle, who Barbinacle was on our original list to potentially receive a Mega Evolution. Here we have Alakazam and Gardevoir, both a Mega Evolving Pokemon. We do have an appearance from Malamar again, Florges again, Gyarados, who Mega Evolves. Gotta say, the rank up system does look pretty cool in this game. I'm definitely super excited to play this game and rank all the way up. We have a Lucha again, who's on our list as well. There's the Eternal Flower Floette, Zygarde, Lucario, who Mega Evolves. Yeah, so obviously nothing completely confirmed by this trailer, but we did see a lot of the same Pokemon over and over again. We did see some Pokemon that do not have Mega Evolutions facing off against ones that do, or wedged in between shots of ones that do. But we saw a lot kind of over and over. And I think that kind of lends some credence to some of the leaks that have come out. Maybe they won't be exactly correct, but I still think it's kind of fun to hypothesize. Again, here's our list, guys. But yeah, I think it'd be awesome to have some of these as Mega Evolutions, and I would love to see what their cards look like. So far, of what we've seen from the Mega Evolution cards that will be coming, again, it's just 2 of them, and they're both seemingly regular EXs. I really hope that they don't stray away from the special illustration rares and illustration rares that we've had in Scarlet and Violet, because they're just incredible, and I think Pokemon would be missing the mark big time if they strayed away from that. I don't think they will, but I'm really hoping we see some really sick Mega Evolve illustration rares and special illustration rares. So what do you think of these leaks? What do you think of the upcoming sets after Scarlet and Violet is finished? I know Destined Rivals isn't even out yet, but I think it's cool to speculate on this stuff when we've only got some breadcrumbs to work off of. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, definitely drop a like. It really does help me out. And if you're interested in this type of content or some market analysis, pack openings, things like that, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. My name's NJ Pokemart, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.